Chris here at the Water Tree, and I'm here with Kenneth, who's from the Waco Water Store, and he's going to answer some questions that folks might have about some of the water that we provide. So, first of all, what is alkaline water and some of the benefits?
Alkaline water is basically living water that has value. Think about rainwater that's filtered by the earth, that's running through the rivers and the streams and creeks, hitting the rocks, digging into the gravel as it goes along. That's Mother Nature's way of providing us with good, clean, alkaline water that has value. That means it's living water. So, as a human being, that's what a human is supposed to drink. And in my opinion, water that's manipulated by man is lacking. It either has no good minerals in it or it has added stuff like chlorine, fluoride, and ammonia in it that really the human body does not need to ingest. So alkaline water is what we as humans are supposed to drink on a daily basis. So that's my opinion of alkaline water, and the way we make it is naturally.
So, what about hydrogen water and some of its benefits?
Hydrogen water is where we take 20% of the alkaline water out and we add about 400 parts per million of hydrogen gas into the water. What that's going to do is it's going to give you a good extra hydrogen, which is a super antioxidant. And when you do drink about a liter to a liter and a half of hydrogen a day, it's going to give you a lot of antioxidants, such as eating several hundred apples, bananas, carrots, and blueberries. Now, also, hydrogen water is 10 to 20 times more effective in turning free radicals back into water. So when you drink about a liter to a liter and a half, say $2 to $3 worth of hydrogen a day, you can get the antioxidant equivalent as if you were eating a lot of apples, around 700 apples, 500 bananas, 38 carrots, and a lot of blueberries, and which you could not basically afford, or your body couldn't handle that. But when you drink a liter to 2 liters of hydrogen a day, you can get the antioxidant equivalents that will be really, really, really good for the body. We really recommend hydrogen water for anybody that's an athlete that likes to work out an awful lot, or if you've got any chronic illness, it can actually help because the hydrogen molecule is so small that you can put 1,000,000 of them in the width of a human hair. So by that circulating throughout the body, it can break the blood-brain barrier, wake up the mind, help with an athlete as far as disposition of nitric oxide and all kinds of stuff going on, and it helps you think. It can really wake you up, and that's basically the main benefits of hydrogen. It is the smallest molecule in the universe, so when we can ingest it and get it traveling through our bodies, it does really good things.
Yeah, it's really cool. I can tell you firsthand, I looked up lots of studies on hydrogen, and there are plenty of studies showing, even in humans, positive effects. It's really incredible if you actually research that. Could you tell us the difference between, because we do offer a bunch of different types of waters, natural, classic, premium, and rain alkaline water?
Okay, we'll just start backwards there with the rainwater. It's exactly what it says. Rainwater that's captured, and it is double filtered, and then it's a very low pH. Now we can add and boost that to any pH level we want to, but the main thing to remember about rainwater is it's not recycled water. So by capturing rainwater, filtering it, and making it whatever level of alkalinity we want to put in it, it has no chance of it having any bad stuff in it from water being recycled. Now, natural water is just that. It's going to be based off of clean water, and it's going to have a lower pH to match and balance what your blood is at around 7.45. There's some differences in opinion on exactly what the blood pH is, but let's say it's around 7.5. So if you can have an alkaline water that's 7.5 to 8, then you're on the alkaline side. Anything below a 7 is very acidic. So then we also offer what we call classic. Classic's going to be more around a 9 on a pH scale. And then premium is going to be more towards a 10. Now it can vary a half a point either way, but the more times that we run the water across the rocks and minerals, then we actually add to the pH level to bring it up or down. Anyone that is in really, really good health probably needs to be drinking the natural. And if you're in somewhere in between health issue wise, the classic, it would be a good starter, and then move up to the premium, and you can always come back down to the classic. But the difference in pH level just means contents of minerals that are put into the water. Calcium, magnesium, and potassium are the big three, and then we use a lot of other, over 100 other trace minerals from all around the world. And by doing it naturally, we're not doing it commercially like you might see at some of the stores that offer alkaline water. You don't know how old it is, you don't know where it was bottled, and I can pretty much guarantee you they used a Kanken system, which just means they added chemicals and electricity to ionize the water, and that's not what we do.
So, what are some of the other hydrogen products that you sell?
Basically, we're going to have what's called a hydrogen rock system, which is a reverse osmosis ceramic conversion system that you can have in your home. It's a little pricey, but it's very convenient to be able to have your own hydrogen in your own home and drink it whenever you want to, as much as you want. Some other hydrogen products are going to be some hydrogen cups that you can actually make small amounts of hydrogen as you go along, so there's no waste. We do have a hydrogen pitcher, which actually makes the alkaline hydrogen water in a pitcher that you can pour and then drink that way. We do have hydrogen orbs that are boosters. The hydrogen orbs will boost the hydrogen water and keep it up to 3 days, maybe 4 days, depending on how many of the hydrogen orbs you put in, say, a gallon, 2 gallon, or 3 gallon container. The whole purpose of hydrogen is to drink it, and basically don't buy any more than you can drink in a 24 to 48 hour span. So hydrogen's good. We do have many ways to make it, have it, store it, keep it, so you can drink it at your convenience.
So I'm seeing over here something called a ROC system. Can you explain what that is to me?
Again, ROC stands for reverse osmosis ceramic conversion. And that's going to be a unit that you can put under your kitchen sink. It consists of a 6 filtration system, which uses sediment, 2 carbon, a reverse osmosis membrane, the alkaline filter, and then a taste and odor sediment filter. And then it has a 3 gallon tank, so you have water at all times. Even if they cut the water off out in the street, you'll still have 2.5 to 3 gallons that you can pull off and drink. And it'll give you good quality alkaline water in your home with its own specific faucet that you use. So ROC stands for reverse osmosis ceramic conversion, to where we take your tap water and turn it into good drinking and cooking water.
Gotcha. So some of the other products that really stand out, the G129 enzymes.
The G129 enzymes are based off of Genesis 129, which means that it's good food for the body. So we don't produce enough enzymes as we get older. The older we get, the less enzymes our pancreas produces, so this can help with digestion, along with the alkaline water and the enzymes. And then we also have a product called stem tree vitamins. Now, they're basically a stem cell vitamin. They're a Water Tree exclusive product. So between the enzymes and the stem cell stem tree vitamins, those two together, along with the water, we should be able to eliminate a lot of things going on in an everyday person's life, such as indigestion, heartburn, acid reflux, and give them the nutrients that they need and be able to pull the nutrients out of the food by using the enzymes.
But the last thing I really want to talk about, and I know it's something you're a really big fan of, is silver. So do you want to go into a little bit of detail on silver?
Silver has been used forever. Silver goes back to, I'll just go back a certain length of time to, say, medieval times, when the royalty were drinking out of silver goblets and eating with silver utensils. They basically didn't get sick of the plague or anything like that. Let's move forward. When the colonists decided to come over, they used silver coins in their water barrels to help the water from spoiling. Same thing with the expansion to the west, from east to west in wagon trains. They used a lot of silver coins. They were able to hide their money, hide their coins in the water barrels, and actually help to keep the water from spoiling as bad. Milk also. Silver was used in milk to keep it from spoiling. It's time before refrigeration. So move forward to modern day times. Silver, ionic silver, colloidal silver, kind of a larger molecule, and to move to present day, we have what we call nano silver, which is very, very, very small, nanotechnology. So when you electromechanically charge the molecule of water with silver, then it makes it so it clings to the water molecule and doesn't separate. If you've ever had to take a medication, it's said to shake it vigorously before you consumed it. That means that it's separated. Well, the structured silver won't do that because it's electromechanically bonded to the water molecule and doesn't separate. So what that means is, being so small, it can move through the system. Silver is really good at killing any waterborne based bacteria. There are some things going on right now that are not waterborne based. So silver will not really affect that. But in general, silver kills all waterborne based viruses, bacteria, and yeast. You want to take silver to kill bad gut bacteria because it will. It's deformed, and the silver has a chance to get in there and kill it. There's a lot of good things, and we leave it up to each individual to do their own research before we try. We don't make any claims that we can heal anything, but silver is just one tool in the toolbox.
For sure. Well, thank you for answering those questions and for all that information. Once again, this is Kenneth from the Water Tree Waco. I'm Chris, and thank you guys for watching.